Good afternoon, everyone. It is now week 2 of Camp NaNoWriMo, or if you want to be pedantic, we are still in week 1, but this is like my week 2 vlog because I did days 1 to 5 last week, and I'm basically going to be doing it from Monday to Sunday, unlike last time, like in April, when I just completely messed it up. This time I'm doing it from Monday to Sunday, and so it is now technically week 2 of Camp NaNoWriMo. And like I said, it is currently, actually I don't think I've even said it, but it's currently 10 to 1 and it is Monday the 6th of July. At the moment I am just exporting my week 1 vlog. That is all like fully edited now, and that's now just exporting. So once that's exported, I will like upload it, do the thumbnail, everything like that. I've already got like screenshots for the thumbnail. I just need to actually like make the final thumbnail, and so that is kind of what that's kind of what I've spent my morning doing. I also thought it would be kind of cool to show you a little flip through of my bullet journal. So I'm not going to do the setup I did last time, like I did in my Camp Nano prep vlog, which if I can I'll leave linked up in the cards. I believe it's one of these sides. This week I would really like to get my second draft done. I think I would really like to get some done today, so I want to finish the second draft this week. I also need to finish all of the work rotas for Stick Stones and Broken Bones for the pool, so I can start working on the chapter outline. And to be able to finish those work rotas, I actually need to, because last week I actually came up with like 5 new minor characters, very minor characters, that don't really, like, they don't further the plot, but they are necessary for the, like, the structure and employment of, like, the pool. And then this week, I don't think I'm actually going to get the chance to start on the, like, the other chapter outlines for the 2nd, 3rd and 4th book, because obviously I want to finish the second draft first, and if I do, like, want a break from the second draft, I will be working on Stick Stones and Broken Bones. That's kind of what I'm doing at the moment. If I want a break from the Scarlet Blood Skies series, like overall, I will just spend my time working on Stick Stones and Broken Bones because it's a lot easier. I'm just not putting like a load of pressure on myself to reach a goal that I'd like to get to, but I don't really know. But basically I did talk about it in my last vlog, and I was just saying that, like, I feel like a lot of the time there can be a lot of like external pressure and peer pressure in the authortube community to do well in Camp NaNoWriMo, when it's actually only meant to be about having fun and like talking with the rest of the community and just having fun and talking with other people about writing. That's what Camp NaNoWriMo is supposed to be all about, and I feel like some people have kind of forgotten that. I do feel like some people can go a bit far with like Camp NaNoWriMo. They set themselves like really difficult goals. Like, I'm sorry, but like this month, as well as April and NaNoWriMo, they're about having fun. Yes, they are also there to like push yourself, but like writing is something that I do like every month, and I don't really see anything special with, you know, the April, July and November NaNoWriMo events, because it's something that I do every month. But during Camp NaNoWriMo, I feel like there is just a lot more community, a lot more people talk, a lot more people like discover each other. That's generally how I find new people. Whereas the rest of the months, I just feel like they're about writing on your own, being quite isolated, and just generally what a writer usually is. With that being said, I am now gonna like turn around and have a little flip through my bullet journal. This is my weekly overview for this week. So obviously today, as you can see, it's kind of full. I try not to do that on my weekly overview, but then if I've got something to do and I need to like remind myself to add into my weekly, like my daily goals, then I will just put it in here. So that's obviously today. This is tomorrow. Yes, we've got a carpet fitter coming to do the carpet out in the hallway and the stairs. So that means I will probably be downstairs for a couple hours, and then I want to spend the rest of the day writing. And then everything in orange is when my boyfriend is like working, and then all of the purple is like my personal things. And you can also see that, you know, where my work shifts are as well. Wednesday and Thursday are going to be writing days because I've actually got work on those days as well. Then Friday I'll need to start editing this particular vlog, which I'll probably start doing like Wednesday or Thursday, to be fair, to just keep on top of it. And then I want to do some more writing and shower and exercise and all of that. And all of this is just like a weekly overview. And then another weekly spread that I've actually kind of just started doing is a sleep tracker, because I am the type of person that, you know, my whole mood depends on how much sleep I get. And so last night I got about 7 hours of sleep, and I slept from 1 AM to 8 AM, and then I got up, did my exercise and had breakfast and all that. I've then just got the rest of the week to fill out as we go along. And then this is also new, I've got a food tracker, so I just write down everything that I eat, like nothing specific really. So for this morning for breakfast I actually had some lemon water, I had a coffee, and then I had yogurt with some apple and banana. So it was like natural fat-free yogurt, plain yogurt. I've then got my weekly goals, so I've actually done part of this. I've kind of started on like some of these tasks, and then read 5 times, journal 5 times, exercise 3 times, house chores for the week. They're all my personal goals. And is anyone like, someone please tell me if like this rainbow colouring, like the colours, please tell me if that is like satisfying for you, because it is for me. So they're my weekly goals, and I've got quite a few in blue. They're just like my bookwork goals. Then I've got all of my daily goals. I kind of need to fill some of this in, as in like I've still got tasks to write down, which isn't an issue. It's mainly just house chores. And then it moves on to the next week, which is obviously not filled out at all. So that is my bullet journal for this week. That is like my plans. My week 1 vlog took 20 minutes 13 seconds to export. That's really good. So I'm now going to carry on working on that week 1 vlog, because that needs to go up and I need to do all of like the timestamps. almost approaching 2 o'clock, so it is like around my lunchtime now, and yeah, that is my week 1 vlog in the background. I just had to check over a couple things, so I actually am watching the full video on YouTube. I am now going to be ticking some things off on my to-do list. I have now actually posted my video promotional. I just did that. It's probably a bad thing because it was meant to go up at 9 AM this morning, but I didn't even have one planned. I've also exercised. I've finished editing my vlog, exported it, done the thumbnail and uploaded it. So I've done quite a lot already today. I now just need to do my book work, which will be this afternoon. So far today I've done really well with my goals, but like I said, it is now lunchtime because I'm really hungry and I want my food, but like I don't like to have my lunch until like 2 in the afternoon for some reason. Is anyone else like that? Do let me know, because maybe it's just part of my routine now. But I am really hungry because I have now actually started my health kit, I want to say, even though I'm probably now going to go and have an unhealthy lunch, but it won't be entirely unhealthy because like I like my fruit, so I'll end up having quite a lot of fruit. It's now about 3:30, and yeah, I took a longer break than I initially wanted to. I was gonna get started at 3, but I think I was actually eating into that time. Either that, no, I think about half an hour ago is when I started doing my chores. So I've done the hoovering and the dishwasher, even though I wasn't meant to do the dishwasher, but no one else did it this morning, so I had to unload it and fill it up again. And I got an Amazon package, so I'm gonna open it. And basically this is my new game. So I'm gonna open this, but I now have the Mario Kart 8 deluxe game for my Switch, so I think I might put it in and play a little bit before getting to write, because I'm just really excited to have this. So I'm gonna do a bit of gaming. I say like I'm a gamer. I'm gonna do some I'm gonna play this before I get to writing. It is now about 5 o'clock, and yeah, still haven't started on any book work, so I'm actually now gonna make a start on it, because if I don't start on it now, I'm not gonna start on it at all. around, it's about 9 o'clock, and so I have spent the last 2.5 hours, actually no, that's a lie, since I last vlogged, which was around, I think it was like 6, and I basically spent 2.5 hours earlier on those work rotas, and I got 3 other weeks done, so I've got a long way to go. It's one of those type of tasks that's very tedious, and it's like a very small task, but it takes so long. And I stopped at 7:30 to go and get my dinner, so I've had my dinner, and I took a break like I usually do, because that's what I'm starting to notice at the moment with like my whole like daily schedule and routine. I find that I spend my mornings, like I usually wake up, well this morning I woke up at like 8:20 I think it was, got myself up ready and went downstairs to exercise. Once I had had breakfast, I came back up, had my coffee and got myself ready for the day. Then I actually started like properly working, like I would say 10:30, 10:45, because I did, bloody dogs. I was just talking about like my routine, because like I said, I generally spend about like 4 hours in the morning, from like 10 to 2, that kind of time, and then I'll have lunch, and then once I've had lunch I will start working again around 3:30, 4, and usually finish like usually late in the evening, like 8, between 8 and 9, or sometimes even like 10 o'clock in the evening. But then I do kind of like take a lot of chunks of time for breaks during the day, so like I will have my lunch break, which is usually 1 to 2 hours long, and then my dinner is about the same length. So yeah, that has kind of been my daily routine recently, that I've noticed anyway. And so I feel like routine wise I am doing really well. I feel like it's only really been since my boyfriend has left, though, because he did stay for 24 days in June, and while it was great having him around, it's sometimes just a little bit suffocating, you know, having someone around 24/7. In August I might even do like my daily like routine, like my daily summer routine of like just talking through the daily tasks I actually do, and so if you would be interested in that, do let me know. I genuinely completely blanked. I really don't remember what I was saying. So I think that's probably a sign that maybe I have done a little bit too much work, like all at once today, like with the 2.5 hours that I did straight. However, saying that, I am now going to get back to it, and my camera battery actually needs to, well, my camera actually needs to go on charge. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to sign off for today, and I will see you again tomorrow, and I will just update you on everything tomorrow, but it probably won't be until the afternoon. So, but I will see you tomorrow. So, and I will make sure to update you. It's Tuesday the 7th of July now. It is about 1:30 in the afternoon. I look a bit of a wreck, but that's because one, it's probably to do with the amount of sleep I've had last night. I got about, I want to say 6 hours. Oh my god, I got 5.5 hours sleep. That's so bad. For me, anyway. I know for some people that's really good. But it's not good for me because I can't, like, survive on it. I have had 2 coffees, though. And I'm still on the The bloody work rotas, I don't know what it is. They're so tedious, they take so long. I just want to be done with it. I just want to get done and just want to get them done and over with. It takes so long because of the amount of different roles that is required. So I think literally I'm just going to sit down for the next half an hour before lunch and just maybe get 1 or 2 sheets out. It would be good if I got that much done, but it depends what I can get done in half an hour, because that is my goal. I've already done 80 minutes today. Later on I would like to actually get some writing done of the second draft, which I still haven't finished. That just seems to be like a theme for my vlogs, which I think will be like every week throughout Camp NaNoWriMo now. But I'd like to get like at least 1 session in of that. I don't know if any of you have noticed, but I have a really bad habit of working into the evening because of like my routine at the moment, and so I do like want to try and stop that. I don't want to be doing that every evening, because I think I've been doing that for the past few evenings now, and I am like so tired. You heard me say I've had 2 coffees today and I'm so tempted to have another one. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do half an hour of the work rotas. I'm then going to go have lunch, and then after lunch I'm going to get in the shower. I don't think this angle is flattering at all. I'm literally just making do with what I've got set up on my little tripod. And yeah, I've now showered. It's I think it's about 6 now, and so I've showered, I've changed into this summer play suit, and it doesn't even feel like summer outside. Going to do in a minute is dry my hair, and so bit of an update on how I've been doing today. I've basically been like on and off working on those work rotas still for like the whole day, and I started at 11 in the living room while the carpet fitter was fitting the carpet, which I'm actually going to insert the clip now to kind of show you what it looks like. So like I said, I have been on and off with planning pretty much all day, so I've pretty much done I don't know how long I've actually done. I've done 80 minutes plus 30 plus 30 plus 40. So I think I've done over 2 hours again, which is pretty good. I'm doing really well. And today I'm like breaking things down into chunks. So unlike yesterday where I did it all in one session, I actually like broke up into different sessions throughout the day today and just like did 1 or 2 sheets, and I think I must have done 2 or 3 sheets in the 80 minutes in the living room. So far today I've done really well. I don't know what it is, but at this point I've kind of had enough of these bloody work rotas because they are just so tedious, like I've said before, and while I like doing it, it's just one of those long, drawn-out tasks. Good morning, everyone. So it is is it Wednesday? Oh my god, it's Wednesday and it's the 8th of July. I'm looking out at my window right now and I feel like today is just that like perfect rainy day. This morning, well, it's 25 to 11, so I feel like I've had a bit of a slow start to the morning, but for some reason my mornings just generally don't start until like 10, 11 anyway, and I'm feeling quite like groggy this morning. I don't know why. I think it's because like recently I haven't been sleeping as well as I, should be. I guess I don't know what it is at the moment. I'm just having a lot of trouble like sleeping at night, and I'm at a point in my life where my anxiety has all changed again, and like I feel more anxious than I usually am, and it's like really hard for me to get to sleep at night because it doesn't stop, and it's like it comes alive at night when I'm trying to sleep. When it comes to the evening and winding down, I find that my brain tends to wind up more. Like I'm a very like tense person and like an uptight person anyway. I don't know what it is at the moment, like why my sleep has gotten so bad, why my anxiety has gone so bad. I think it might be to do with the fact that obviously we are like now adjusting to the new normal, and I'm personally finding it really hard because to me, in my head, it's the fact, I still have to stay at home when I don't, but like I'm at home the majority of the time anyway. I don't really leave the house anyway, because I just don't. And so maybe that's a part of it. Maybe I just need to be getting out a bit more. This morning, yes, I've got a coffee. I feel like I'm going to end up having another one maybe after lunch. Actually, it's probably a bad idea. I'll probably end up having like a Coke or a Pepsi, just to keep my energy up. Even though I slept well last night, I'm still tired. I'm the type of person at the moment that I'm sleeping okay, but when I'm sleeping, I'm having nightmares. Something that's really difficult, and I don't know if I'm the only like anxious person that this happens to. I'm sure it happens to loads of other people out there, but at the moment I don't feel like, I guess, at the moment I just feel like I'm all on my own. A lot of what I don't show is like anxiety based, because anxiety, runs my life, and it's really difficult to deal with it. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that's going through this. Like with everything trying to go back to normal. I'm just taking a long time to adjust because, you know, I'm still well adjusted to, you know, the stay-at-home orders, and I feel like I'm still like following that, like staying at home. I'm not going anywhere really. I'm not going to the shops. I still feel like I'm obeying the stay-at-home orders, even though lockdown has started to lift. A big part of my mental health at the moment is, you know, me adjusting to the new normal, which is gonna take a long time because it took me a long time to adjust to. Actually, no, it didn't take me a long time to adjust to working from home. That was like one of the easiest transitions because like I'm so used to doing that anyway that I just got on so well with it, and now we're going back to the new normal. It's hard to, you know, adjust to that after spending so long just cooped up in my room doing nothing. And so today I do actually need to calculate how I did yesterday with all of my work, because I don't think I even mentioned it, but I was working in chunks, and so I know I did two 30-minute chunks at one point and then 40 minutes. Unfortunately, I didn't get any writing done, and I don't think I'm going to get any writing done today because I just feel so groggy and I don't think anything is going to change that. And I think that's important to keep in mind at this time. Like I said in my previous vlog, my previous Camp NaNoWriMo vlog, that this time around for me, I am just taking things a lot easier. There isn't as much pressure that I've put on myself because I'm taking each day as I go. So I'm going a day at a time, and I think that's really important to, you know, keep in mind as well. This time around for me, Camp NaNoWriMo is just all about having fun and, you know, interacting with the community. Like I said, just having fun and not putting the pressure on myself to get to my goal, even though it would be nice to you know, get to my 45-hour goal. I'd be quite happy with whatever, you know, I get done. I'm gonna grab my bullet journal. I know that like I don't really ever use this angle when I vlog, but I just wanted to do like a quick, like, I guess what you would call like a coffee talk update, because for some reason at the moment I just feel like I want to keep doing them because I just love like doing my coffee talks. Yesterday was the 7th. This is what my time tracker is looking like so far. I'm getting on really well with it. The one thing to mention though is that I never actually finished filling in like my June one, but I'm not too bothered because it doesn't matter now. You know, the reason why I'm, you know, tracking in my bullet journal as well as on the website is because, one, it's really helping me, and two, in the future I'd like to, you know, be able to go back and see what I accomplished. Coffee's gonna save me today, I'm telling you that now. Found it. I was looking for my session sheet, which I do actually need to change up because it still has the Scarlet Blood Skies Spring Revision Session Sheet 2020. Am I working on SBS revisions? No, I'm not. Yesterday I did 80 minutes, so let's get my phone. So I did 3 hours yesterday, and that brings me up perfectly to 14,280. I have finally purchased Scrivener. Good afternoon, everyone. It's now July 9th, the 9th of July, and yes, it is Thursday. I was sat in this position yesterday and I can't even remember what I was talking about, but I think I was just really like having my coffee and just talking about life in general, I think. And then I think I may have chatted about what my plans for the rest of the day were. And then I never even, you know, signed off for the day, like, because I ended that clip saying something like, I'll update you in a bit or something like that, or maybe that's something else that I was talking about. I had work last night from 5 to 9, and I have work again same time tonight. And I'm gonna be completely honest, yesterday was a day where I didn't do anything. I ended up getting my Shein order. That arrived, and I thought, as I was filming another video, and I thought to myself, okay, well, I'm already filming, so I will just film this Shein haul as well. When just, I think yesterday was just like a shit day for me. I had a bad day. The filming wasn't successful. And then I continued to have a bad day at work. I kept dropping things. I just kept getting like angry, I guess, and emotional. I just didn't have a good day yesterday. Good afternoon, everyone. So it is Friday the 10th of July, and it is actually currently about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There's a good reason for that, because I did get up early. I got up at like 8:30, showered, got myself ready, and I went into town for a couple hours to see my boyfriend. We got milkshakes and Mackies, because they are now open for takeaway. So that is what I've pretty much already done with my day. And also because like I'm the type of person that like I get a lot of like anxiety around the situation at the moment, and I just feel like going into town, like obviously I went in on the bus, doing things like that is gonna like help build me up again, like my confidence, getting out the house, and just like building me up to get back on the bus again, if that makes sense, because it is about 4:05, and I am actually gonna get some like work done. I'm basically just going to finish off the last work rota. Why do I keep doing quotation marks? I'm going to finish off the last like work rota sheet for the pool, and then I really fancy getting back into the second draft of Scarlet Blood Skies, because I still have not finished that. Oh right, and then the other thing I forgot to mention, because I don't think I actually even updated you yesterday, but yesterday I managed to do 90 minutes, which was basically just moving SBS to Scrivener, because I've got that now. And then I did 50 minutes planning more of Stick Stones and Broken Bones, and so I'm literally just gonna crack on with the things I need to do with the 12-hour relay sprints that a load of authortubers did. Was it a few days ago? Yeah, actually it was 5 days ago now. Oh god. It's now 5:45 and I spent about 40 minutes writing. I'm going to put that loosely because I did spend, and I feel like I spent a lot of that time just reading back over the chapter I'm working on. Still on, what is it, I think it was chapter 40, because I've now got a new Scrivener document open for the second book. I'm basically gonna create a Scrivener document for all 4 different books in the series. But I think I'm, gonna take a break from writing because apparently I'm really bad at focusing on one project. But I guess it's kind of like it is one project because it's a whole series. I don't know what it is, but I have this feeling that, Scarlet Blood Skies is going to need like another massive overhaul edit with the structure, because it still feels quite loose. Yeah, and then obviously the other thing is I think I'm gonna actually switch to the outlines for the whole series now, just because the one main thing I need to work on is timelines, because I really want to be able to outline the other books. And I think maybe, I think, to be honest, I didn't really know the ending of the first book, which meant that I didn't really know much about the whole series, because the whole series kind of like centers around the ending of the book. Obviously I can't spoil anything, and I won't, but like there is like a major event that happens that the whole series focuses on. I need to know the timelines to be able to outline the other books, and I feel like because I didn't know the ending until writing the second draft, I think I'm now starting to regret I don't regret starting, writing the Scarlet Blood Skies in the first place, but I kind of just wish that I had known how it was going to end, so I was able to outline all 4 books before going into writing any of them, including the first, if that makes sense. It's now 6:25. I'm technically in the middle of a session right now, so I was working on the timelines. Actually, I was just about to say, oh my god, I hope you can't see it. You can't, because I've got a beat sheet outline covering it. As I was trying to figure out the timeline, I decided that, I didn't decide. As I was doing it, I realised I actually need the beat sheet outlines so I can estimate like where the books need to overlap, and the beat sheet outlines would help with that. So I tried looking for them, and I'm pretty sure I put them in one of my folders, of all of the folders that I have. This is why I need to organise them. I could not find them anywhere. I looked in 3 of them that I knew they would be in, and they weren't in there. I have now had to print off the book 2 beat sheet outline now. I've already got the third one somehow. I think it's because that was the most recent one I printed off. However, I went to go and print the 4th one off, and there's nothing there. So I now need to go through the entire thing and just outline. Luckily, it doesn't take too long to do the beat sheet outline, but it still takes like a few hours usually. It's just so much work. I genuinely thought I already had the beat sheet outline for the 4th book. It is now about 20 to 9. I'm actually still waiting for my dinner, but I'm actually so excited about it because we're having enchiladas. I have pretty much just spent the last hour and a half taking a break. I can't actually remember what I did aside. Oh, I played on my Switch for a bit. I played on Mario Kart 8 because why not? I needed like a break from just working, and then I also actually started editing this vlog. So I think now I've got all of the b-roll so far all edited. It's actually surprisingly light still, but there is like a big cloud coming across, and I've actually gotten about 2 hours of work done today, so I think I'm gonna leave it. Like, I'm just gonna spend the rest of the evening doing whatever, and then actually in the morning I'm gonna be waking up, well, hopefully around normal time at about 8 probably, and I'm actually going to start editing like the main bulk of this video. Good afternoon everyone, so don't mind those barking dogs. It's Saturday, July 11th. Yes, I'm sat at this angle again because I have something to show you. It is currently 3:15, so I feel like I've got a lot of the day left still, so I am going to be getting some work done soon because I haven't actually started yet. Not on book work anyway, because I got up at 8:30 this morning, got myself ready and everything, and then at 10:30 I actually started doing a load of video stuff, and then I think I started editing this particular vlog at like around, I want to say 11, like 11:15, something like that, and I still have some more editing to do. I think I am actually going to spend some more time today editing to get up to this point. I wanted to actually open this on camera because I don't think I've actually mentioned it in this vlog yet. Yesterday I actually ordered myself a webcam because I do want to start getting back into streaming again. And I kind of want to do regular streams as well, like maybe not every week but every other week, and like I kind of want to do, I guess, a similar format as to what like Brooke Passmore does, where she does one morning one and then one evening one. The only issue with that is that I do think that it's going to be very random just because of like how my work rotas work. It's like what I got. Wow, it's literally just a webcam. I guess I should probably plug this in and set it all up. It's now about 4:10 and I still haven't really started on anything. To be honest, I think what's going to end up happening is I'm going to end up ending the vlog today because it's just way too long already, and it's either that or I have to like really condense down the b-roll. I have a few things I want to say. First being that earlier in the vlog I actually mentioned that I was having trouble sleeping, and I can now like actually say that it's definitely improving and I'm definitely sleeping a lot better, and there have actually been things that I have done to help with that. And then the other thing I think is going to be really shocking, because I've now decided I am going to be scratching the entire second draft of Scarlet Blood Skies. And you're probably like, what? I mean, I'm definitely like that because there are over 100,000 words in that document, and I just said I'm scratching it. Have I gone crazy? I think the second draft has actually driven me crazy because I've decided that maybe I shouldn't have started writing it in the first place, because of like it's a 4-book series, so in my head it doesn't make sense to start writing a series if I haven't even planned it out. So basically I'm going back, and basically what I'm going to do is, with what I've written of the second draft, I'm actually going to like scan through it and I'm going to re-outline once again because I haven't outlined enough apparently, and I'm hoping that that will then make it easier for me to outline the rest of the book, because I'm having a lot of trouble trying to figure out a way to do the timeline. I don't know how to do the timeline. But basically what I'm trying to say is that I'm scratching the second draft of Scarlet Blood Skies and I'm going back and re-outlining the entire book because a lot of it, like, structurally still needs changing. It just still feels quite weak and loose, and I'm just not excited about the first book anymore, and to me that's just not good. But I'm excited about the rest of the series, and in my mind that doesn't sit right. Like I said, going back to the outline, trying to like not revamp everything but just make everything a lot better, and also going back to the outline will really help me out with the timeline. So it is now day 12. Yes, it's Sunday. Because this vlog is already really long, I am just going to be wrapping up today, wrapping up the whole week. No, I still haven't even like officially started on any of the chapter outlines, which was actually the plan for the month, and it's already week 2 and I still haven't started. And then the other thing is the second draft. I just wanted to quickly address that because I said that I'm scratching the entire draft earlier in the vlog, and I actually meant to say that I'm scrapping like the second half of it, like what I've done recently, because it's just still not structurally right, and it's still quite weak. So I'm scratching like the second half from the midpoint onwards, and I'm just going to be re-outlining it and rewriting once I've gotten that outline, because there are still things that need to change. But the first half of the book I can keep because that can still be used. I don't have to like completely scrap that because it's fine, like the first half of the book is fine, it's just the second half. And then as for the rest of the series, I don't think there's actually much I can say. I just can't even remember, but like obviously I'm still trying to work on the timeline and everything like that for the rest of the series, and I think I've figured out a way to do it. I've basically just printed a load of like monthly calendars off, kind of like what I've got back there, but they're like boxes instead, like the box calendars, and I've done it from March 2020 to October 2020, which is like the whole timeline of the series. And then I'm just writing everything out like very briefly, like the major events that happen in all the different boxes of like the different days. So that's how I am working on the timeline and like figuring it all out and everything like that. I think with Stick Stones and Broken Bones, I would really like to start on the chapter outline next week. So week 3, I'd really like to start on the chapter outline for that next week, because I can now. I've got everything that I need. I've got the beat sheet and the work rotas. All I need to do now is literally just the chapter outline, because I'd like to have that done by the end of August, at the latest, like with all of the other outlines that I want to get done, because I think that's another important thing to mention. With all of these outlines that I want to do, I never actually had the deadline of the end of this month for them, because when in actual fact, you know, it's the end of the summer that they need to be done by. That's when my deadline actually is, like the end of August, you know, before I start college again. I've been saying that, oh, I'm going to be doing like 3 videos a week, and while I have been doing that, like I wanted to do it all throughout summer, and I have been doing it this month. I think I will actually be missing an upload at some point, because I don't have time to film. Yeah, so the upload I will be missing is the Sunday after my third week vlog goes up, so that would make it the 26th of this month. There won't be a video. Because of that, I've actually decided that next month I'm only going to be doing 2 videos a week. So there will be main channel videos on Mondays, then vlogs on Thursdays. It's going to be a similar format to these vlogs, but obviously just not Camp NaNoWriMo. But I will still be working on my outline. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for this vlog. Let me know how you've been doing this week. That is going to be it for this vlog. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe down below and ding the bell to be notified every single time I upload. All of my social media links will be down in the description for you to check out, along with anything else that I have mentioned in this vlog, which I don't think I have. Yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Monday. Wait, no, sorry. On Sunday with a brand new video.